everyone, and welcome back to Lies of P. This is episode 23. Last time, we defeated the anguished guardian of the ruins. We were personally invited, of course, the invitation that bared our name, and we went to go and hang out with that creature, and what a creature it was! A very, very interesting boss fight there that sort of echoed some pieces of the Archbishop fight for me. And that was something that I thought was really, really amazing and creepy. Had a bit of a struggle on certain elements of the boss fight, in terms of the giant spear that was being held just out of reach of the camera at times. But we got there in the end, and we were rewarded with a beautiful gunblade weapon, and I'm so happy about it. We're at the start of the Zelator facility because, no idea how I missed that little staircase tucked away off to the side there, but that's how we could get that item. And look at this! Black Rabbit Brotherhood door. We have 2 keys at the moment, so this is just one more for us to open. Perhaps the other Black Rabbit Brotherhood door will be located in the area that we were just going through. So we'll have to take another look and see what we can find. The eldest gas mask in the Black Death's protective apparel. There's the eldest. The executioner mask signifies death in Krat's back alleys. Seriously, you really think I'm in danger on this street? Back already, big brother. The youngest. The noose around the head. And then in this outfit, sturdy stab-proof suit was designed to thwart death blows aimed at the Brotherhood. We grew up on the streets, where death was entertainment. In that environment, resentment follows your every footstep. As the eldest, my hope is that I only pay the price in our final moments. And we have a family photo as well. All the way down to the bottom. Probably should have just gone from the top down. That's okay. Black Rabbit Brotherhood family photo of 3 of them having a little fight by the shark submarine. Family photo of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood taken by the eldest. Although they are a group of criminals who committed countless evil deeds, this is a family photo they all cherish. The sort of the spectrum of morality, instead of it being so black and white. Like, there's like, despite what they do and how they do it, at the end of the day, they're also a family. So, we have a key. I assume there's one more door left to get a costume per Black Rabbit member. This one's a pretty good fit. So let's teleport through here. So in this 3rd zone, would there be a Black Rabbit Brotherhood room in an ancient ruin? I don't really feel like it would fit in that sort of area. So we're going to hold on to this key, and we're going to see what happens when we push past this room. So this doorway has opened in the mouth of a giant statue. Forbidden book, the Wish Granter. Okay. The Wish Granter. A damaged book with a handwritten warning label. Be warned, this heretical text is designated false scripture. Unauthorized possession will be punished. And so, hashtag appeared in a vision, the saint described as followed. So we've got some redacted information in here. The being's alluring eyes alternated in color between gold and rust, depending on the light, but they paled next to its magnificent smile, the most amicable expression. Redacted had a smile that offered wisdom and benevolence. It could make wishes come true. At that moment I knew for certain this seemingly benevolent being was very dangerous indeed. For Redacted did not know of good and evil. Redacted appears to bear humanity only goodwill. Redacted also reflects the desires of those around it, striving to make them happy. But this being is only a mirror. It cannot comprehend the moral compass of good and evil. And those who ask for their wishes to be granted will, in the end, see the results they've wrought. A hell built from brick after brick of good intentions. As my last wish, I asked Redacted to return underground. In this way, the world will remember only its supreme benevolence. Yo. Okay. Our wish granter has been wished to return underneath. The abandoned excavation camp is where we find ourselves next. Wow. Alright. The beautiful aurora hangs overhead. And a recently used campfire. A request to a friend, and it's a voice message.
Received this message, then I am likely dead. Either I have been cut down by a blade, or I have succumbed to the disease consuming my body. I don't know which will find me first. But before the end, I will save Romeo. And I have a request. Take care of him. Please, do this for me. If he gets any foolish ideas about exacting revenge or completing my mission, stop him. You have my permission to slap him if that's what it takes. And tell Romeo. Tell him to be happy.
Ah, Leia. This is going to be tragic as we're approaching her while she's hunting in her search for Romeo, and then she's succumbing to the disease. Arlecchino's invitation.
To my dearest and most esteemed stalker, I wish I could personally see your face this very moment. How do you like my masterpiece? I poured my very soul into it with all my heart. I trust there is no need for formal introductions, of course not, for it is I, your dear Arlecchino. You took many things from me. Arms, legs, a sunny outlook on life. And then you drove nine blades through me. All on your own. So, I have only you to thank, yes? I am grateful. Never in my life have I ever known such shameful disgrace. And such help me shape my study of humanity, my magnum opus. Yet, one can never be too careful. So, you must be assessed. Starting now. My dear stalker, I have crafted a test that will reveal your heart, your soul, your true self. It's a simple choice. Life is precious, so I wonder, which life do you value more? Yours or your apprentice's? When you have listened to this message, do pay a visit to the Rose Estate. I have something you want back, don't I? And you only stalker one way or another. I intend to collect that debt.
This voice note was fucking insane. Holy shit, that is a manifesto. So all roads lead to the Rose Estate in terms of this DLC. It seems like the Rose Estate is going to be where everything will come to a head. Arlecchino is involved, inviting Leia there. It seems Arlecchino potentially has Romeo. The background sound effects of like grinding and sawing and slashing and zipping something up, and then like someone else being there as well, and hearing like coughing, and oh my, so much to glean from that recording that's going on in the background. Truly feel like I'm Batman. I'm listening to the Riddler right now. You know, I'm like, we need to see what we can discern from listening to the background noises for clues. But holy fuck. So Leia's going to the Rose Estate. We're going to the Rose Estate. Rosora's going to the Rose Estate. Arlecchino's potentially already there at the Rose Estate with Romeo. Leia's note here. To whomever finds this place in the future, feel free to use anything you find here as you see fit. I don't need them, but perhaps these items will prove useful to you. The world grows more dangerous every day. Whoever you are, I pray for your survival. God, if only she knew who she was providing equipment to. So how the hell did Leia get past that Guardian? Probably went around instead of straight through.
We still have time. Leia must be headed to the Rose Estate. If we can save Leia and Romeo, I think this is our shot at changing things.
Yes, the classic, let's go back in time and fix this. Problem is with that, everything that has happened allows us to be here. Therefore, changing the sequence of events and how that has happened would therefore erase us from existence. How's that gonna work? How are we gonna do it? What are the rules of time travel in the Lies of P universe? That's so cool. Look at that as a shot. There you go. Just such a cool shot right there. It's interesting. There's like the HUD is either on or it's off. You don't have the you don't have the HUD that comes in when it's like situational. Okay, so I think we may be seeing where Leia was walking before, because we saw the boat, right? Looks like I can drop down here. could have dropped onto that other platform on the side. I just didn't see if they were connected or not. Oh, you want to get me with a gun, do you? How about that? How about that with a flashy reload? Whew! What a gun. What a blade. What a weapon. Dude, the combo potential in all of this. Like I went and then did that, and then I did like a heavy attack. Oh, there it is. Okay. Dude, the different combos in here. So, light attack, heavy attack, heavy attack. Wait, so let me see. Hang on. Okay, you can do double heavy attack to get the same thing. So you can do that, and then that. Oh, just like that heavy follow-up to either a light or a heavy attack is so cool. Yuck. You thought you were slick. I'm like, good thing I didn't fall to my death as I just continue to fall slowly without looking where I'm falling. I love how fights have now become, it doesn't matter if I'm doing slash, blunt, or stab damage, I'm doing gunblade damage. And it's just for now, guys. You know, I need to get this out of my system. And by get it out of my system, it'll be until the end credits roll. No, but I will switch to some other weapons. Especially if they suit the scenario. However, this is my new toy, and I'd really like to play with it. Oh my god. I just stand in that room and just allow everything that could possibly happen to me to happen. Well, okay. Very cool. Flashy finishing moves for sure. Oh, that's what she was drinking in the cutscene. The empty painkiller bottle. It is completely empty. An overdose can be fatal for the average person. Painkillers cannot cure the petrification disease, nor can they effectively alleviate the suffering. Yet there are some who struggle to even live without becoming dependent on painkillers. Yep. The Archon fleet shipwrecks.
This wretched cold. What I wouldn't give for a strong drink. Indeed, it feels as if we're at the end of the world here. Something scarred this place. The alchemists and their deadly infighting. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a living, breathing merchant who wants to stay that way. Let's stick to business.
Duelist Amulet. Weapon attack when HP is low. Fierce combat skills surface in dire circumstances. The honor of the bastards is rooted in the spirit of never accepting defeat until the end. And the Giant's Amulet changes weight to very heavy when equipped. Okay. An amulet developed by the Workshop Union to test heavyweight puppets. This ill-fated amulet was so heavy that it could flatten the ground, but with no puppets capable of withstanding its weight while remaining intact, its production was ultimately halted. That's so interesting. I love that its weight is just 1. Like, it's probably the lightest amulet you could have. And yet. Okay, so we can actually now buy these. I think... How many can I buy? I can just buy the 1. It's so good. And we haven't used it once. There's kind of like a desperation elixir of restoring everything. It almost feels like... it just doesn't feel right, almost. You know, being able to like get to a point in a fight, just being like, reset. It obviously doesn't reset your pulse cells, but it is like a desperation elixir. I'm gonna see how many I have. I'm assuming you can only have like 1 at a time. So we only possess 2. Oh, actually, I can use both. I was wondering if it would be like you can only hold 1 and then the other one would go in your inventory or something. Okay. I'll sit it there, and it's obviously a desperation thing. If we ever get pushed to not having any pulse cells and we think we could win the fight.
Hey, about what I said before. Just think, if we can save them here, we could alter Krot's future. For the better, I hope. But put that aside. Leia's fighting alone. How could we not help? So, what do you say, pal?
You also see Jiminy on Leah's belt, so that's going to be an interesting point. When the 2 Jiminis interact, they create Ultra Jiminy! This DLC is just too good, though. What a set piece with, like, the moonlight on the ship. And the way that it looks like this is a creature with eyes and a mouth open here as well. The alchemist ship. Ooh. Whoa, look at this guy. Dude, the fucking snake mask, like Ouroboros. Obviously, it's not the circular motion, but it's the same thing of like that. But having the snake's tail being like ingested on the mask, that is fucking crazy design work. We gagging our alchemists now with snake tails. Oh, Jesus. That's just for us to be like, there's a safe there. Noted on the safe. Okay. How about that? How about that, you loser? A letter to family. An unsent letter. The handwriting is messy, as if written in a hurry. Marion, you must take the children, leave everything, and flee the moment you read this letter. Do not seek out relatives for safety. Just go, and find a place unknown to anyone else. Simon, that devil won't be satisfied until all who opposed him are dead. Your... That, so... In terms of this infighting and potential alchemist mutiny here, Simon taking control, that might be why we don't hear or really get any information about Marchiona, because Simon kind of takes over and he's like, all right, nobody talk about her anymore. Nobody talk about that situation. That never happened. I'm in control. My way is the highway. I'm going to also make a phallic hand at some point come out of myself, and I'm going to turn into a giant Hulk monster. And that's all part of my goals. To reach the arm of God. I like his cane weapon thing. Cane weapon spear. Like... There's like a... yeah, there's many moving parts to that. Give me that. I want one. Alright, how do we get to that chest? Ugh. Ew. I mean, it makes sense, but disgusting. God damn it. The eyeballs are flopping out! I get so distracted by an enemy's design sometimes that you just lose all sense of control of yourself and you just die. Alright, let's try and figure out how we get into that chest. Whether it'll be some time before we circle around to it or not, but it's there. Seems we might get to it from those beams, maybe, over to the side. You reckon that was the guy who wrote the letter? That poor alchemist? Man. Man. What is happening here? What the fuck? I didn't really... I guess I'm just underprepared for the fish. to do the fishy things. I'm like, I'll just quickly run through here, kill the thing, pick up my stuff, and it's all over. It's fine. And then they start squirming all over the ground and smacking you, and then that guy's throwing a bloody bowl at you. And you go, okay, wait a sec. That's fine. I didn't want any of that ergo of mine, by the way. Where'd you come from? You weren't supposed to drop down the hole? Okay. I can do this. I can fight fish. So you see what I mean? I can fight fish. I can fight fish. Okay. So from here, we're out into... From here, we're out into the icy mists, and there is also fish. Okay. I thought you were going to stay where you were. Jesus. They're so off-putting. Ah, Gemini's Iron Protection. That's a good item to use when you have Death Ogre. Correspondence from beyond the sea. We're getting treated to so many written notes. A scroll carrying the soft scent of fine ink. To my respected brothers and sisters of the truth, your correspondence was well received. I cannot hide my awe regarding the events occurring there beyond the sea. Time and again I am enlightened by your profound learnings. I can only respond with my thanks. The golden medicine enclosed in your recent communique was most welcome. I have confirmed its efficacy on patients suffering mild symptoms of the stone disease, those whose lungs were not yet affected. Fortunately, it seems eradication of the disease on our shores is possible, as only some coastal residents show symptoms. Many lives are being saved thanks to the teachings of the Brotherhood. I shall post additional notes from across the sea soon. My wish that you remain safe and well until then. May we someday meet, my brothers and sisters, here in the land of the radiant dawn. Do we have a bit of a clue as to who this is from based on the note? Based on how it's decorated? Not sure. But it is from beyond the sea with a deep bow. Okay, wow. Maybe it's someone that we don't know yet. A deep bow. Alright. We're gonna have to try and use that somewhere. Okay, so we got a ladder up here, and then we got the stairs down. Let me take the stairs down. Oh, okay. Okay. There's also a version that has a tiny dagger. Alright, I reckon this is how we get to that safe. Oh. Actual ice that can break. Oh my god. What? Dude. Okay. Dude, what the fuck is this guy? Oh. Fucking hell, man. I was just pressing the wrong button. Fucking Bane. Okay, bro. Now I gotta go all that way again. Oh my god. Fish. What? What? Dude, why is this combo so deadly? Why is this combo so deadly? I'm like, okay, this is fine. He's just going to throw something. I'll quickly kill this fish. No, I've been smacked in the head with a ball. I don't know what it is about these two. There's a weakness here, and it's being exploited. It's the crazy fish distracting move. That's how you defeat him. Okay, so there's like a dead fish, right? Easy done. Dead fish. And then you kill that thing, and you go, easy done. That thing's now dead. And there it is. It's as simple as that. And there's another dead fish. And here's another dead fish. There you go. Alright. So it never needs to be a problem ever again. Okay, there he is. Oh my god. You gotta be fucking joking. This is so cursed. How can I... Slipping and falling into the ice. Simply swim. Simply climb back up. I won't stand for that. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? He was one hit away from death. Everything is killing me today. Everyone gets a go. God damn. Okay, are we ready to win now? Come on, fish. Okay. Let's win now. Was that so hard? Apparently. Thank you. What's in the safe? We're done. We've opened it. Look at that stargazer that's right there. A frosted cipher machine. The kings of Krant used cipher machines to conceal truths. How wonderful. Okay, so stargazer. Let me just activate that real quick. I'll have to drop down to get it, which means... You know when I was like, oh, we'll go the other way because maybe this is the optional path. It turns out being the way that we actually need to go to a stargazer. I'm going to go back this way. God damn. The ice breaking. You go up this ladder. Oh, but that looks like that goes into a whole different thing as well. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. What is happening with me today? What are these fingers doing? What are these fingers doing? What the fuck? There's no way that I should be dying to these enemies. What is it? What is going on here? Okay. That's how they should normally be going down. Where is this going? And there's a stargazer here as well. That is fascinating. Okay. So we've got like a split between two locations here. I saw a stargazer and went, okay, I guess that's the way that we go. I'll go the other way. Coastal Cave Hideout. And then there's the other one past the safe. All right, let's check out this Coastal Cave Hideout. Is it a Black Rabbit? Oh, hello. It's a Black Rabbit Brotherhood situation. Legion Caliber. Oh. Nice. Haven't seen this in a while. I saw that at the last second. I went, wait a fucking minute. The fucking double take. Okay. Just casual Rat King. That's okay. I don't like looking at my screen. at Rat King carcass now. I keep being on like the clutch of victory. Just right there. The crux of victory, rather. And then just fucking dying. Not my day. Okay, Jesus, exploded. What a cool hideout this is.
Performance is engraved upon my I'll never forget it. Even if I wander this ghost forever, I'm sure you'll all agree. The puppet prince dons the brilliant crown of the Imperium. You remember that glorious moment?
You want me to... What do you want me to do here, buddy? I can target you.
The moment my soul was captured by Adelina's angelic voice. It split the heavens and heaved the seas. This lonely performance, dreaming of Adelina on this couch, it is enjoyable in its own right. I remember the moment my soul was captured by Adelina's angelic voice. It split the heavens and heaved the seas. What is the color of lies? The puppet prince asked of the king. His lovely question haunts me still.
I can't play any music from Adelina.
Attention everyone. The performance of Adelina, Kratz, piano and prima donna, is about to begin. This lonely performance, dreaming of Adelina.
I have the Puppet Prince's Imperial Crown. So I guess killing him gives us a crown worn during Red Actress Adelina Corday's most popular performance. The celestial voice captivated many with its dreamlike performances. The crown was cherished as the symbol of those performances, but in the end it vanished like a dream. There you go. Dude was talking, rambling mad though. I don't know if there was a way to bring him out of that in the same way that there was that, you know, the soldier who was turning into a carcass we could speak to. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's gone out to... I see. So that is... We're kind of circling back now. So I guess the cove was a long-winded way back around to this, and now I can go back out there onto the ocean. Nice. Now we go to the other stargazer. Okay, brief little hideout. Just allow me to leave. Allow me to leave. Okay, stargazer. And now we have finally made it back here. We're going to go back to the hotel. So we can give the tracker our cipher.
Any enemy of the alchemy.
The frosted cipher machine.
This is a surprise. None of the keys I have fit this cipher machine. I thought I'd gathered nearly all of them. Perhaps one of the alchemists or one of their associates possesses the key. They often conceal cipher keys in their clothing. If you bring me the garments of any suspicious persons, I'm sure I can reveal the secret pockets. Any enemy of the alchemy.
Okay. Well, our costumes of suspicious persons, I mean, we have plenty, don't we? We do indeed have plenty. Also, this is very long-winded. I believe this is supposed to be our coat, because it was not originally stained red, and it's the same shirt that we had. A cheerful person. So I think it's like that was insinuating in that scene where Leia saw like Carlo had been taken. I think. Suspicious persons. Got plenty, mate. I've opened some of these secret pockets in Black Rabbit Brotherhood outfits, but maybe I need another one before we do that. We do have some tunes here. We have Nightmare. Yeah, it's just Nightmare. So we're going to listen to a brand new tune.
Well met, Master Stalker. Are you well?
Oh, this is so nice.
I appreciate the sign of respect, but one bow is sufficient.
What the fuck?
Where I'm from, bowing twice is only meant for the dead.
Dude, the way that the characters actually respond to shit like this is unreal. Oh, he doesn't, not everything. Not everything. He actually responds to the fucking bow, though. This makes me so happy. As someone who, in Dark Souls games and previous games, like Elden Ring as well, I would just emote at characters for fun. The way that they respond kind of blows me away. What do you mean Alidoro responds to our bow? Let me read this text of this again. Oh, it's from the Country of the Morning. Duh, I didn't read the text yet. An adage from the Country of the Morning states that respect is shown by bowing deeply. Bow once to greet the living, bow twice to honor the dead. Oh, there's this really... Wow, what if I bow for him twice? For his death ahead of time. Is he going to respond to a second bow? He bowed for me, though. That's so incredible. I'm almost tempted to do it twice. Out of future mourning.
I appreciate the sign of respect.
He just does it again.
But one bow is sufficient. Where I'm from, bowing twice is only meant for the dead.
Wow. Sorry, buddy. But there's your second bow. Yo! Maybe I should use it with Eugenie as well. Eugenie's just sitting down, though. She's like, I can't get out of this chair. What a surprise. All right, we need to find a suspicious costume. That may have a secret pouch with a key. So not quite yet. Seen one too many closed doors in large areas for me to say this is going to be fine. They really had me going for a second there. Oh my god, he's got the fucking etiquette.
How in the world are you still alive? You really are one of the luckiest fellows I've ever met. All that effort to stop you down the drain. Proud of yourself?
Whoa.
Veronique was a nuisance too. One who dug too deep. The legendary stalker and the leader of the sweepers. Two troublesome sides of the same coin. It is indeed unfortunate that my trap built for two snared only one. That so-called legend, Leia Florence, evaded my scheme. But you know where she is, don't you? It's no great mystery, lad. For myself, obviously. Wait, you expected some grand speech on justice, honor, and duty? Meaningless concepts in this world. No speeches, just action. I just need to carry out my part in Sir Simon's grand plan. And then, I'll reap all the rewards I have sown. Whoever lives, dies, or fights means nothing to me. Let us take you, for example. You think your story means anything? You are a nuisance, to be disposed of. A nobody.
Oh, this fucking guy. Okay. A peaceful solution.
I'm so glad you mentioned this. Of course, I too want only peace. You see, I abhor violence. We are not savages, my good fellow. I am grateful the alchemist dealt with Veronique. I find such things distasteful. Now, it's your turn. And what could be a more peaceful solution than you simply not resisting and allowing me to do what I must?
Oh, man. Dude!
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one.
Wow, leader of the bastards and leader of the sweepers in this DLC as fights. Okay. He got his tricks. Dude, I love that he's got etiquette. How's that?
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
He's taken an elixir, so we're fucked. He's about to undergo some fucked up, stupid transformation. Why would you think taking the elixir is a good idea, buddy? Are you serious?
You know far too much. I'm beginning to die.
Oh. Yep. Oh. Okay. This is all my fault. Look at you, you ugly bastard. Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright. So halfway through, he'll transform, then heal a little bit, and turn into some beast. Alright, well that's fun.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Oh. Yeah, don't hit the umbrella. when it's poked out like that. Gotcha.
Behold, an elixir of power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions. What is happening?
Oh my god. Dude. What the fuck? Alright. This becomes such an interesting fight of he's just got this scattered, aggressive stance about him. Alright, I might have to put the gunblade away for a second. Shall I put the gunblade away briefly? Oh man. I'll fight him with only my bow. I really need to utilize the bow a little bit more as well. Alright, let's go for... this is a little bit weaker, but I think the Death's Talons could be fun to use in this fight. Also, the critical rate could be fun, and it's more Fabled Charge. He wants to be a beast with his claws. Let's see how we go. I'll use this.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Gotta work on the timing for that one.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for
So he has the
my
elixir heal and then the transformation heal both. Okay. Oops.
You know far too much. It's time for you to die. happens.
I like that he's still holding onto his umbrella during this sequence as well. Ay. Alright. All good, brother. Maybe not the Wolverine claws. I mean, the ideal thought is burn the fucker. Especially when he gets all carcass-like. So we can hold 2 of these as well. So I've still got 2. I got 2 of these in a fight.
Truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
God damn, dude. God, I'm like looking for his really cool moves, but I'm like, let me try and deflect his critical strike, but then I forget that he throws fucking mines on the floor as well.
Wait. What is happening?
Oh, he's still... What? Holy fuck. Dude. Alright. As long as I hold on to my actual pulse cells for when he transforms, we should be okay. He does take so much of my effort in that beginning section because he's got so many tricks. I love it. I just need to keep an eye out for all of them.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
It's like I want to dodge away from the explosives, but then I need to keep an eye out for if he's gonna do his little impaling move. Man, once I get the timing of that in a move, we're good.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
He got me with both attacks there. Fuck. What? Oh, I'm out. Okay. Again, I'm like close to being all out of juice at this part of the fight.
Oh, wait. Oh, what is happening?
I should not be using those miracle things when I'm not sure of the fight. And I also need to put on a different item for when I get hit with decay. I need to chuck that bad boy on.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. An elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions. Legendary challenges, or she too will die.
We needed to die in first phase at least once to see that, didn't we? Man, Lumacchio, leader of the bastards. This is really cool that we get to see these figures. Veronique and Lumacchio, leaders of their two different groups.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
There we go.
An elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
That's okay. I love the attacks where it doesn't even look like I'm pressing the block button. You know, like you just get hit by every attack.
It's time for you to die.
It's like, no, I'm there. I promise.
What is happening?
Fucking fart gas. Cool. You got fart. You stop fucking farting and ruining my shit with decay. That threw me off because I'm like, well, now I'm in a fucking fart cloud. Lumacchio can't control his bloody bowels. That's not my fault. He should get that looked at. Alright, I'm feeling pretty damn good about the fight.
You truly are a nuisance.
It's fun as hell.
But the games end here.
No, can I? Oh my god, can I just press the right button for a change? What? Oh yeah, pull my fucking bow out. That is not the button that I went for. Oh, I'm cooked. Alright, settle down, mate.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward.
No, there was a whole thing there, mate. I had a whole beautiful plan. What I should have done is done the lethal attack on the back first, and then followed it up with the Fable attack. I don't even want to see this phase to completion because I fucked up entirely. It's hilarious. He is no mere pawn to be sacrificed. He is Lumacchio. Sorry, mate. Pawn in the game. Unfortunately, all pawn in Simon Manus's game.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
There's just something about these umbrella attacks. I swear. Like it's a bit of a mixture at the moment. I'm like either blocking them or I'm pressing the block button just as I'm getting hit. I'm sorry. Sit the fuck down like I told you to. You're already slippery enough.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contribution.
Every time there's an attempt like this, and I'm not blocking those umbrella attacks, I'm like, how do I just start again? Let me press restart. You're cooking me here. I really need to get out of the situation where I'm just stuck with no heals in by the time he transforms. Like that's terrible. That's where we need to not be.
Wait. What is happening? I must
Alright. We're gonna commit ourselves to getting heals by the time he transforms. Gotta do what we do, and we just absolutely body the first phase to the point where it's just not even a thing. I don't think that's gonna be the case for Lumacchio. I would love for us to get there, though.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
I can't tell if those bombs go out at different lengths depending on whether he's doing the umbrella open attack or whether he's doing the lunge forward. Fuck. That is the worst timing ever.
Power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contribution.
That was really bad timing. Holy fuck. I thought we might have been able to break him and get a critical strike off. That was not the case. Okay.
Wait. What is happening?
Man. Alright. And that decay buildup is quick too. I'm gonna have to pop at during the start of that phase. I'm gonna have to also just pop the resistance to it as well, which I didn't think I'd have to do. I'm gonna do slash attack reduction because of those fucking claws that he has. Might have to switch to Old Faithful Nameless One's amulet of chance of still having pulse cells. Instead of a Legion Caliber, I'll put my Miraculous Recovery up there. And I'll put my Attribute Resistance on here. So we'll have to pop a Resistance and then also heal my weapon.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. An elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions. You know far too much. It's time to die. What is happening? My dear, good, kind fellow, hear me out, please. I can explain everything. All of it. Please, just don't kill me.
Holy fuck. Oh, man. Oh, the miracle heal coming in for us at the end. Oh, buddy. I don't know if you expect mercy from me after a fight like that.
This isn't common knowledge. But when Valentinus ran things, she was... what was it? Off limits.
Valentinus.
Whatever she got up to, we were told to ignore it. To pretend it wasn't happening. But even as Simon gathered more power and influence, she remained loyal to Valentinus. And when she and Simon came into direct conflict, a bounty was quietly and unofficially placed on her head. Competition was fierce. Veronic's faction targeted her repeatedly, and our side couldn't disobey orders. This is a mistake. But how? The alchemist gave me this elixir. No middleman.
Yeah. This was an intentional transformation, buddy. This is your future. This is the future of mankind for alchemists.
For the cure. It was complete. Worked on carcass, as they said. I was to have a stronger body. One immune to disease and infection. I was to become power.
I don't see any false advertising there. Every single thing that you just said, you got. You just butt-fuck ugly, too.
But no. It must have been a mistake. They gave me the wrong one. The wrong elixir. All this happened. All of it. Because of the alchemist. And then damned infighting. I had to pick a side. Don't you see? I'd have ended up like Veronique. Or your precious legend. I had to choose. I chose Simon's side. I only did what he commanded. Please, I beg for mercy. If I did evil, it was not of my design, it was them. I must have treatment. I must, my good, kind fellow. Please, sir.
Wow. And when Arlecchino asked if we were a killer, asked if we were a killer or not, I think that we should probably leave because, like, he's already in enough of a state already, isn't he? Oh, man. I feel like we might have to... You know what? He's a fucking asshole. You know, this is the thing. It's the situation where it's like, whenever I am put in a situation of like, Aladora's killer, the parrot, left him alive, mostly because he was a boss item NPC as well. So I was like, I don't want to kill a boss item NPC. I've obviously learned since then that there would be another way to do it. And then Arlecchino comes up and he's like, I kill without remorse and I'm an evil person. And then I didn't kill him either because I feel like I've just been scarred from the killing fear in Elden Ring moment. That I'm like, I don't want to kill my darlings. And then obviously we killed the fucking the black cat and the fox anyway, when I should have just given them a fruit. The pressure got to me, and now I'm just like, this fucking guy.
No. How could you? You promised you would let me live. Please.
I need to kill people every now and again, guys. You know?
Please. They promised. The alchemist. I must go to them. I must go to them and get my cure. No. I was chosen!
Yeah, that felt good. And I feel warmth about it too, by the way. You know, I feel warmth about that choice. Oh, look at all the snails. I feel good about that. Oh, wow. Okay, so that was Lumacchio. What a fight that was. Intense victory achieved right there. Absolutely intense victory achieved. That was fucking awesome. That was one of my best fights, I reckon.
I'll be honest, it's the terrible conclusion that schemers like him face in the end. What a fall from grace. He had everything. Why throw it all away like this?
Further power. Power and control and influence, it corrupts. And at the zoo tram station, there is something for us. Oh, she's gone. She gone? She die? Damn. Alright, hold on. We do have Golden Snail. I love this. Golden Snail's tailcoat, by the way. And when he died, there was a bunch of snails around his body. So the tailcoat worn by the leader of the bastards, it is a bespoke suit tailored for style and luxury. It is always best to treat others with grace and proper etiquette. Lumacchio, calming a disruptive crowd at a social gathering. Look at that, fancy. Suspicious clothing, perhaps, maybe. The pristine mask shows no wear despite years of strife. His enemies called him slow and slippery like a snail. He creates this golden mask to turn that slanderous name into a symbol of sophistication. And you know what? I'm going to say it. Didn't even notice that the mask was a snail until right now. That's crazy. I just didn't see it. And now it's like plain as day. It's like so obvious. Like I can see the silhouette so clearly. That's funny. Did not strike me as a snail. Every time I looked at it for some reason. That is, I find that to be quite funny indeed. Nothing. Nothing, please. Did we get given anything fancy? I'd expect that if we go back to the hotel, we'll have Lumacchio's clothes. Maybe it has the key that we need. Oh, she painted something while blind. A field of flowers. Painter's Sky. Oh, I can see it much better on the icon. There you go, I can actually see that now. It's a beautiful painting. Created by Goddard, the blind painter. It has been painted roughly with oil paints. The painter, trapped in darkness, yearned for a ray of light to illuminate her from within. That light was connected to a profoundly blue and strange sky. And now, we also have a letter, so I don't know why I changed my webcam. I'm going to have to do it again. Oh, well, I'm down here now. To the one who showed such kindness to this blind painter who had lost her sight. After you returned my lost art supplies, I became inspired and finished my painting, this painting. As time passes, I am certain the world will acknowledge its true worth. To that end, please show this painting to as many people as possible. I love that she's like, her final wish is just like, can you... Don't let them forget me. And the clear blue sky. We have a music as well. Open your eyes and look at the clear blue sky. Feel the night, which will end someday. Only time will tell. It's a song of how the landscape seen when the veil of time is lifted may sometimes be the most beautiful sight. The veil of time. And I guess with this painting, who else to show it to than Klaus? You'll probably like that. Let's pop this on.
I can't believe the leader of the bastards was conspiring with the alchemists. I never realized their interests had become so entwined. Well, let me take a look at those clothes for a moment. You see this double lining? It contains a hidden pocket for hiding valuables. I'd hoped I wouldn't locate the key to this cipher machine inside. It would appear the noble reputation of the leader of the bastards was a facade. I'll decrypt it right away, so we can see what heinous deeds he was hiding. Lumacchio didn't simply cooperate with the alchemists. It appears he was Simon's hunting dog, stalking and killing those opposed to the alchemists. I am truly disappointed in Lumacchio. I thought him destined to become a shining pillar of light atop Krat. Considering who the lighthouse keeper betrayed, I doubt he escaped unscathed. Unless, of course, he'd prepared a hideout. If so, the only piece of advice I can give for finding its whereabouts is to put yourself in the shoes of the lighthouse keeper.
Decoded text. Target not found. Reconnaissance of hideout unsuccessful. Maintaining blockade is a standing warning to the target and all traitors. My apologies, Sir Manus. Your disappointment is warranted, for I have failed you. In my defense, the traitorous fat swine has been hoarding and stealing from us since the very beginning, and not one of us saw it. I knew that lighthouse keeper was both insidious and audacious, but I never thought he would go for the elixir. I have no excuse. That said, I believe there is no longer need for concern. The target cannot possibly have escaped the lighthouse. In the meantime, I shall blockade the seas themselves to make an example of the traitor. The gluttonous grifter will have nothing to eat but his own flesh. Damn. This is really funny. So we can see the picture of the amulet, which is to make yourself heavy as all hell. So put yourself in the lighthouse keeper's shoes. Really heavy, I guess. So it's like a pressure plate thing. So that's what I've got to go look for with the lighthouse. There'd be a lighthouse. There it is. So you can see the lighthouse over there. So we'll have to get to a lighthouse and figure that out. Whoa, what's happening? Oh. Oh, I adorned the wall with the painting. Oh, that's nice. I thought we were just going to show it to Klaus. That's how you can show it to as many people as possible, I guess. Is that painting there? Is that painting on the wall? Let's see. Oh my god, it is. That's crazy. It is on the wall. Was it always on the wall? Was it always there? Because it's funny now I'm just like, I don't know. That's so crazy. Jenny says, what the fuck are you doing?
But why does my heart hurt all of a sudden?
I love this game. Love this game so much.
I just want safety for that.
Incredible. Actually did respond. Actually responded. It felt like there was supposed to be more dialogue there, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that felt like a follow-up. Like she would say something and then say, but why does my heart hurt so much? You know what I mean? Doesn't that feel really weird? Alright. Can I face off against the two-faced overseer? And then ring that horn so I can see our tracker in action, because I made a silly little mistake and just totally forgot that this was for the fight. My brain went, oh yeah, that'll come up later. And it was the literal next boss. Okay. So... yeah, I'll be curious to see this. If this works. Can I put the item... I'm going to put it there. I'm going to go da-da-da-da, please work. Also... I'm not going to level up with my ergo, because, like, what level are we at? We're at level 90. Just kind of sitting there, to be honest. And... we've just put money into, like, our equipment and stuff instead. No, what do you mean? No, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. Isn't that weird? Don't you feel like it should work? I feel like it should work. I was just waiting for my suffering to end. All right, that's unfortunate. You know, in hindsight, if I'd remembered to summon, then we could have just done the boss rematch for a one-on-one, right? And that would have been cool. That's a bit of a shame, that one, that you can't, like, summon during it. We will not see the tracker this day. So it means we'll have to wait. Our New Game Plus will primarily be just the base game. But I'll have to get to that point in that fight, I guess. And summon him. Or we could just, like, watch a video on the fight with him being summoned. Which is probably a little easier. Alright, we'll return to Eventide Hotel Krat, and that will be where we bring this episode of Lies of P to a close. Thank you so very much for joining me today as we made it through coastal shipwrecks only to be faced with Lumacchio, the bastard. No wonder he's the leader of them, and he met a just fate, I reckon. I feel like that was an appropriate fate for him given his occupation as the alchemist's hunting dog. I enjoyed this episode a lot. I'm looking forward to seeing what lies past Lumacchio, and we will discover it next time. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you then.